Once again, The Dark Knight returns in a new action adventure titled Batman Arkham Asylum, which was developed by Rocksteady Studios. This game follows the animated TV series. Several notable actors voice the main characters just as they did in the series. The Joker is voiced by legendary Star Wars actor Mark Hamill, Batman is voiced by Kevin Conroy, and Harley Quinn is voiced by Arlene Sorkin. The story begins with the caped Crusader driving the Batmobile with the Joker held captive in the back seat. Yet, later you find out that the Joker was caught without resisting. This makes the player wonder what the Joker is really up to. Soon after, Batman arrives at the dilapidated asylum. The Joker escapes and takes over with the help of his sidekick Harley Quinn.
I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman! I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously!
Chaos and pandemonium break out, and it's up to the caped Crusader to restore order and to determine the Joker's true motive. The chaos comes to life with great voiceovers that definitely deliver. The animated series voice talents are astounding. Mark Hamill's Joker has a dark and humorous twist, and his wicked laugh will drive you crazy. Throughout the bedlam, you will hear him laughing insanely at Batman while enticing you with his maniacal ploys.
In itself toxic, and whether potentially damaging changes to the brain are related to the length of psychotic episodes.
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping.
Kevin Conroy's Batman is spot on. The caped Crusader is dark, calm, and confident. Batman believes he can beat the Joker, and he does not waver or falter. Batman's lines are not overly acted, they're precisely to the point, which is the way one would expect this caped Crusader to speak, especially when his character is compared to all the other insane lunatics around him. Batman provides players with a sense of sanity, stability, and sensibility throughout the game.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
During the game, you'll encounter the return of familiar villains such as Poison Ivy with her deadly plants, the Scarecrow, and the brawny Bane. These characters are also voiced extremely well, and each distinct voice contributes a unique characteristic that enhances the dreary and gloomy mood of the story. Arkham Asylum has a built-in benchmark for PC gamers who want to adjust their settings before they start the main campaign. Rocksteady also released a demo for the game, which gives you a pretty good indication of how well it's going to run on your system. The game is optimized pretty well, but it has some issues with physics and SLI. This can be solved by running in single GPU mode for those having performance issues.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
There are several options to choose from in Batman Arkham Asylum. There's an option for AA, ambient occlusion, motion blur, and all the rest you'd expect. This Batman game uses the very well-known Unreal 3 engine. The dark, gritty, and oversaturated look suits Arkham Asylum very well. This dark, dreary atmosphere makes you feel unwanted, and it gives you a sense of danger lurking around every corner.
This is Quincy Shaw, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Arkham Asylum plays out like a brawler with a multitude of combative assault maneuvers. Players also have the option of strategically planning crushing stealth blows to their opponents. In order to earn more points, the player must chain combos together. These points are used to upgrade your character's abilities. Some of the upgrades coincide with the number of combos you manage to pull off. Throughout the game, you encounter old nemesis Edward Nygma, also known as the Riddler. The player has the option of finding a variety of trophies that the Riddler previously scattered throughout various parts of the rusty asylum. Though some of these trophies are easy to find, others are challenging to reach, especially if you don't have the right gadgets. As the player progresses throughout the game, he or she acquires different Batman gadgets such as the Batarang, Explosive Gel, the Batclaw, the Cryptographic Sequencer, and more. There are different puzzles which require the player to use specific gadgets to enter the next location. You can go into detective mode, which highlights various objects that are important. In addition, at certain instances in the game, you can scan different samples of an individual's trace evidence, such as fingerprints, DNA, and more, which reveals clues to help you follow their trail.
You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats?
Arkham Asylum has a few different types of enemies as well as unique boss fights. However, the game can seem a bit repetitive at times. Arkham Asylum tries to solve this by changing the appearance and route of the same location when it's revisited by the player.
a big one.
The Titan-enhanced enemies are huge Goliath-like opponents that make a mad dash toward the player. However, they seem like a copy and paste of the Berserker from Gears of War. This enemy makes a high-pitched squeal and then charges right at the player. It wasn't that bad, but it would have been better if the developers tried to create something a little less like the lumbering beast from Gears. It will take an average player around 8 to 10 hours to beat the game. You have the option of beating the game again to solve the Riddler's riddles or find all of his trophies. In addition, Batman Arkham Asylum has challenge modes that make you try to beat various tasks efficiently. There is no multiplayer for the game, but it would have been a nice touch. The single player mode is definitely worth the experience.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
What's brave and bold and darts in the night? The great big bat, for it's out of sight. Rocksteady packs Batman Arkham Asylum with a bang. Arkham Asylum has fantastic gameplay and a stunning storyline. PC gamers who want a superhero action adventure should definitely pick this game up. For the full written review, head on over to pixelsmashers.com. Thanks for watching.
Oh, you're getting too predictable, bats. Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a party to organize. I've got guests flying in from all over Arkham. You'll see.